Well, good morning, my preciouses. Cookie Kelly is here again, and she plans on staying for quite some time. I already put on my eyeshadow primer because I thought I was recording, and I wasn't. Sorry, y'all, but it's the Timu eyeshadow primer, which I use all the time because I don't want this to go bad before I finish it. You know what I mean? And I use this little brush. It's got a point to it, or I mean a slant to it. And I got this and this one from Walmart. And I do love the way these feel. And they are foundation brushes. This is foundation brush for regular foundation. This is for eye primer or under eye. But I use it strictly for that one for my eye primer. Okay, so now let's get started. And I've got this Wet n Wild Fantasy Makers. I have not used this one before. I do believe it is open. So you squeeze on the bottom right there and lift it up, but my fingernail's getting a damn way. But here's its color story. And I figured I'm gonna do something different. Y'all know me, I always do something different. But I'm gonna go in with this color right here. And y'all look at the pigment on that. That is gorgeous. And I'm gonna go on the top here. It's got this orangey brown looking color to it. Okay. Just put some right there, more right there. And up there in my eyebrow. Okay, so how y'all doing today? Everybody doing good? Everybody's okay? You know we are all beautiful. Every woman in this world is beautiful. It doesn't matter your race, your age, your sex, your sexual preferences, your religion, your anything. It's just all women are beautiful. I feel like I got something in my eye, and I moved stuff around, and now I can't remember where I put it. But I think I'm a little more satisfied with what's going on now with it. But I will, at the end of this video, give you a little tour of my obsession of moving stuff around. I can't help it, y'all. I really can't. But anyway, my honey bunny brought me for my birthday. I'm one of those single. It was huge. It's a round one the size of a cupcake because he knows that I like cheesecake, strawberry, cherry, cheesecake. Always make his, because he likes the strawberry one. Always make his, if he wants it homemade. But he usually likes, for his birthday, German chocolate cake. So I make that for him for his birthday. Or when he says, damn, I want me a German chocolate cake. I said, okay. He said, you gonna make it for me? I said, baby, you know I will. You just know I will do that stuff because I love you and I think you deserve the world. And y'all, I honestly think that because he's a great man. He was a great husband. He was a great father. And he didn't go crazy when I said, I will never marry again. He said, oh my God, that's my sentiments. And then he told me that his second one was a mistake, and I said, yeah, I can see that, because my third one was. And I just ain't got time for all that bullshit that goes on with it. I'm going to go in with this lightest blue right here. And I'm just going to rub it right in here to here. And my crease. Y'all look at the pigment of this. Is that not gorgeous? The pigment is absolute. Y'all, this is Wet n Wild. I got this on sale at Walmart for $2.98. Because y'all know I only shop when stuff is on sale. I'm cheap, okay? I live on Social Security disability. And I won't pay anything over $4.99 for it. I'm just that cheap, you know? And I do not get a lot in disability, okay? It's under $1,000, okay? So, yeah, y'all. My medical wipes came in yesterday, and the other part of my medical equipment came in today. So, yay! Oh my God, I didn't need two. Oh well. We'll use. Oh, they were stuck together good. Because I want to clean that off. And that off. I do want to, in a minute here, because first I want to go in for this, this yellow color right here. And put it on my eyelid. Okay. Y'all look at that pigment. Tell me, this is Wet n Wild. They are awesome, okay? They are awesome. Then I'm going to go in with my blending brush and just blend it right there a little bit where they connect, because I'm fixing to go in. Because y'all know I have to have it darker. I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild Fight Dirty setting spray. This is pretty good stuff too, y'all. I have used this. Y'all have seen me use this, but I'm going to wipe that or get the extra out on my medical wipe. And I'm going to go back into that blue. And I will leave this open to dry because I don't want it to get mildewed. And I'm going to put that on my eye to brighten it up a little bit more. See this one? Watch. See how that brightens that up like that? And that over here. Now I'm going to go over where this meets. Y'all look at that. I just love it. Oh my gosh. Wet n Wild is excellent. I mean excellent. And y'all, this is what trips me out. Wet n Wild is the only one that does this. When you clean your brush off, it comes clean. Okay? Look at this one. It's got the blue colors and stuff on it. Let me show you. Wet n Wild, y'all. Wet n Wild. But look at this. That is so cool. Oh, I see a little bit of yellow in there. So we're going to get the rest of that off. That is awesome, is it not? And I think Wet n Wild is the only one that does that. Okay. Now, the shimmer right here, I'm going to take some of it and put it right on the line there. Is it coming off? I can't really tell. Yeah, there it is. And it's got this blue, green, yellow color to it that mixes all these colors together. Y'all, that's so pretty. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Let me wipe that off and do it again on this one. It's not as shiny as I thought it would be, but it is gorgeous. And it brings, oh, I need to leave that open. But it does bring all them colors together. I don't have a Wet n Wild green that I want, so I'm going to use my ones that I just have hanging around. Let's see if that's my foundation, and here they are. I think I want to use, which one is this one? This is LA Colors, but it is that blue. And it hasn't been opened. Oh, excuse me. I don't know why it's not in the LA Colors drawer. So I need to put this back into the LA Colors drawer because I got so much LA Colors, it had to take its own big drawer. Y'all, look at that. Look at that color. Oh, it brings that blue out. Why am I putting it on the bottom? Not yet. Y'all, we ain't even done my foundation yet. Y'all was just letting me go to town. Okay, now let's do some of this skin stuff. This is Peptide Plumping Serum. Do Beauty Cope. So we're going to use this. This is the first time I'm using this, and I got this from my sister, and it smells like absolutely nothing. So let's... Now it does. I really don't like the way it smells, but the smell goes away extremely fast. But it said plumping. We need some plumping. Y'all know we need some plumping. Okay, okay, all right, yes. Okay, and then let me clean this up. Like I got all my serums now on the bottom of this green tower dealie. And this one is Vitamin C Brightening Serum. It's Glow Libre. It's by the same company, Providence. Let's shake this up and put some on too. Ooh. It is yellow, and it is very watery. I just put it on because of the vitamin C that's in it, y'all. Not because I need glow. Because my skin tint, I think, has a little bit of glow. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But yeah. Let's wipe this off my hands because it's kind of gooey. Okay. And then we got our Wet n Wild Impossible Primer Base. Okay. Put this on my skin. Wipe off if it needs to be wiped off. And then rub this in. And y'all, this one dries pretty damn fast. I mean, not fast enough that you don't have time to rub it in, but it dries faster than the rest of them that I've used. Better redo my eyebrows because I got the primer on there too, and it's gonna dry. I don't know what the hell I was doing, but I was doing it. Okay? I'm going to wet my sponge real quick. And let that soak in. And then let's get to going on this. It's Wet n Wild Bare Focus Niacinamide Skin Tint, and it's 5% niacinamide in there. So let's try this. I think that yellow stuff did some plumping. Ooh, it sounds disgusting though. Oh, it's got a pink hue to it. Pink or orange. Let me wipe this off, because I just made a mess on it. Okay. And let's do our sponge. Oh, it's kind of got an orange, pinkish orange hue. Oh my gosh, but it's gorgeous. Wow. It's not the color I thought it would be, but y'all, I like it. I do like it. Look at that. Look at, it's even got some glow to it, and I didn't really know it had any glow to it. I just thought it was strictly a skin tint, but no, this got some shine to it. Oh, I like it. That is a good one, y'all. This is from Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild, y'all. This is, I mean, this blows me away how good this is. And y'all know I tried the Lancome and About Face, or no, Urban Decay, and foundations, skin tints. I think this one's better than Lancome. And the Urban Decay, I really can't tell you my opinion because the color is too dark for me. Like the Chanel powder is way too dark for me. So I really can't tell you, but I got them for free, so. Oh, I feel like a hair in my mouth. Y'all, that is so pretty. Look at that. Wet and Wild, y'all. Wet and Wild. I think I paid $2.98 for this as well at Walmart because they had it the wrong price on it. It was $5 something, but they had the wrong price on it. So they had to give me that price for that because they had the wrong price on it. Because I look for mistakes like that, y'all. I do. And I say, oh, no, it's mine now, girlfriend. And they can't do anything about it because they priced it that way. Oh, that's so good. Okay, now we're going to go in with this Wet n Wild Mega Glow Vitamin E Correction Stick. It's a concealer. Oops. It is a concealer and a corrector. Isn't that awesome? So, and this is Wet n Wild, and I think I got this. I looked at it for a long time. And I said, I like the color. And I think I paid $3 something for it, like $3.79 or something. And I was like, hey, I don't mind that at all. So yeah. And I do like the color, but I'm going to use this brush to pounce this in. Y'all look at what this brush does. First, I'm just going to pounce this color in, and then I'll go back and do the edges of it. Y'all look at that. Oh my God. Y'all, this is Wet n Wild. They are so affordable. But you know, you bring out videos like this and they say, oh, let's go up. Everybody thinks our makeup is excellent. And me, I say, oh, why did I do that video? Now they're going to go up on their price. And then I said, well, they need to make money too. Damn it! Oh, y'all, but it's true. They need to make money too, just not, you know, just don't get carried away and get crazy like e.l.f. did. e.l.f. used to be the cheapest makeup, and now they're fucking crazy. I remember when I would get a palette like this from e.l.f. for like $288 or some shit like that, and now they got a little crazy. They be thinking they better. And now I say, oh my God. I hope these hairs are tickling me. I think that's what it is. Ah. Is there hair coming out or something? See if I can dust it off. Y'all look at that. It's so pretty. Ah. I just love this stuff. I mean, I love it. It's, look at it. You see how it's going on. Let me put some of this lip butter on here so my lips don't dry out while I'm doing makeup. My man fell. My gnome. I'm a gnome lady. And he is kind of exposed, so I will not show that. Okay? He's exposed. He's a dirty bird. I got them from Temu, y'all. Okay, now we're going to go in for bronzer. I think I'm going to try this. Oh, and this hasn't been opened yet. So we need our little dealy here. But I love this color, y'all. It's got this red-brown hue to it. See if we can get this bitch open. She said, I don't want to open. I said, bitch, you will open. Y'all, Wet n Wild, look at this bronzer. Look at, is that not gorgeous? Yeah, I'm going to use my bronzer brush because I know it works really good. So, yeah. Ready? See my bronzer brush? Y'all, look at that color. Oh, my gosh. Look at that color. It looks somewhere in between a blush and a bronzer, but this is a bronzer. See? And I just love the color. Oh my gosh. I love something with the red-brown color in it because it matches more to your blush that you put on. But it does make your face stand out. Look at that. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Y'all see, I got the foundation in my hair. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Put some there, and here, here. Oh, so damn pretty. Here and there. Oh, look at it. Now I'm going to put what's still on the brush on my side of my nose. And kind of the tip a little bit. Well, not really the tip, the pug. I got a pudgy nose. Oh my God, it's so pretty. And I'm just going to do the tip of my brush and put it right here. It helps bring out your lip a little more. Make it look pouty. Maybe some right here. Just a little bit. Oh, it's so pretty. And some on the sides of my chin. Wow. Y'all look at this. This is Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild. I feel like I need a little bit more on this side over here, my left side. Oh, I can't get it back open. Come on now. What's your problem? The tape won't let me open it, so I'm having to rip it off. In the spot that I need to open it. bitch. Let's go in with just a little because it needs to match the other one. Here we go. I need to get that tape all the way off. Oh, there it is, because it is pissing me off. Because it won't come off of the open part. There we go, you hoe. You hoe, we got it. I'm putting that tape in the trash. So don't freak out. I'm not all up in your shit, okay? Okay, now let's go in with some blushes. I got 2 blushes. Because y'all know I like me some blush. Seriously? Y'all, believe it or not, I do get some of this blush at the Dollar Tree. and it's usually colors that most people won't wear, but I will, because, yeah. Because that's just the way I am. I am different, and I like different colors, and I put makeup on totally different from everybody else. But I want y'all to look at that color. It's orange, pink, apricot color. And look at it. See, it's so pretty. I like stuff like this because I am different, and I know I'm different, and I don't care if I'm different. I like what I like, and people can't tell me, you shouldn't wear that. You shouldn't be telling me what to do. That's what I tell them. You shouldn't be telling me what to do, or your mama, my mama, or your police officer, or you my older sister. Then fuck off! Y'all, I am the way I am, and I'm always going to be like that. Because I am the way I am, and, I mean, come on. This one's peeled off, but... Oh, it's open. This got some shimmer to it. Okay? See the shimmer? And I'm just going to do this on the apple of my cheek right here. And that shimmer will come out all on its own. Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. The shimmer in it. Look at the shimmer. Can you see the shimmer? Not really. Well, it's there. I just want to make it where it's not so Mimi Bowback. Although I loved Mimi Bowback, and I was like, oh my God, it's a Kelly McCoy. Oh my God. Because I love her eyeshadow. The blush, I mean, I guess I do wear my blush like her. Y'all, let's look at this. This is Wet n Wild Chameleon. This is called Chameleon. Look at the colors in that. Y'all know me, the first place. I'm going to burn. Look at it. It's got green, gold. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. I'm going to put it right there. Y'all, that's so freaking pretty. Oh, looks like I got a hair there. Y'all see how pigmented that is? It's incredible. It trips me out, it's so pigmented. It's kind of flaking off. A little right. There. See how it brought my lips out? Let me cut this one off. Let's see if you see better. No, you can't. Cut it back on. Y'all, I love this stuff. It's incredible. I mean, just incredible. Trying to put it back where all this stuff where it belongs. My bronze. You don't belong in there. You belong right there. This is a bronzer, you goofball. Okay, thank you. And then my stick. Where did I have this? I think just right there. Okay, let's use us some setting spray. Y'all, this smells good. It smells good. I love the way it smells. Okay, this is Wet n Wild. Here. And here's its color. And y'all can see where I ripped the tip off with the lid. So good. It smells good. Y'all look at that beautiful color. Oh my God, I love it. It's just beautiful. Now I'll put my lipsticks somewhere else. I can't remember where I put them. This is Wet n Wild, but I guess I need to move this out of the way and put that there. Okay. Now let's finish our liner. This is LA Colors, and it shouldn't have been with my other stuff. It should have been with the LA Colors. Y'all, I love that color. Oops, did y'all move on me? I love that color. Let's do this a little, just a little one. Now for this mascara. This is LA Color. What are you doing in... Why do I have LA Colors in Wet n Wild? Okay, where'd you go, baby? There she is. Okay. I wanted to try it and see what it's like, because I'd seen some ladies online yesterday talking about this. So I want to try it. I feel like I got hair on me. I wanted to try this, so I got it. And this is LA Colors Okay, I'm not going to use LA Colors. I'm going to go in for one that I already have because I'll use that for an LA Colors one. Okay, this is from Temu. When I do a LA Colors video, trying LA Colors, all of it, then I'll have that, won't I? But I think I want to try different stuff tomorrow because I want to try that Keys again, skin tint. A lot came out on that. Y'all see how short my eyelashes are getting on the top? And I did some reading, and all older people's eyelashes get stubby. I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah, I like this mascara. Y'all know I cannot do mascara or lipstick without getting it everywhere. Damn it. Cross your fingers on this eye, okay? I must have slept funny because look at my eyelashes going in funny directions. Oh my God! Oh, y'all. You didn't cross your fingers? Damn it. I just got it everywhere, look. And see how good that setting spray is, y'all? What did I do with the... Yeah, this one. Damn it. I didn't get mascara on it, did I? No. Good. That's kind of bullshit, y'all. And I'm going to have to drag this one out. Okay, that did it. I'm stopping. Because, yeah. Yeah. I don't know where to put this. I think I'll put it right there. Let's see if it closes. Yes, it will. Okay. Pop the mascara off of my dress, or my vanity. Yeah, and I got shit everywhere. Mascara, the foundation, or skin tint, I mean. More mascara. Damn. Okay, y'all. I'm going to show you what I've done, moving stuff. Excuse me. Okay. So, I now have my brushes in these circular things instead of in all those cups right there. And I have my serums here and my face creams and Botox stuff up here and my rounds there and my Q-tips there. My ear is ringing. And then up here I have my skin tints. And here is my foundations and BB and CC creams. And then here is my eyebrow stuff and my lip or eyeliners. And then here I put my things that have their palettes, that blush palettes and bronzers, and then eyeshadow and full palettes that have eyeshadow, blush, shimmer, bronzers in it, and one of them has even has lip gloss in it. Then over here I have my eye primers, my skin tint, or not skin tints, concealers and color correctors in here. And then here I just have the same thing that I had before. And then here I have their foundations that are, some of them are, wet foundations or mousses, and wet to dry powders, and then satin drops, and a air cushion dilly. And then here I have my primers, my setting sprays, and my asthma thing, and then my lotion that I use every day. And back there are more primers. And then here's my Wet n Wild. All my Wet n Wild. And then over here I have my lip liners and mascaras. In the back are my skin tints and lip stains and lip glosses. And this is the same. This is my eyelash drawer. And this one here is my sponges and razors and face tools and sharpeners and spoolies, and then more shavers. And then here's my Glam Light. Here is stuff I do not want. Most of it's good, but yeah, just not for me. And then here are my, whoa, I almost brought it out too much. And tipped it over, but these are my eyeshadow palettes that I keep in here, the bigger ones. And here's some that are small, but not as small as this one. This one, those size are up there behind my light. And then up here, I have extra stuff, new stuff. Some of those eyeshadow brush cleaners, some sponges, some lip products, some more sponges, little bitty ones that I got from Temu. And let me move these are freshly cleaned. What is that? I don't know, but I need to get that off. I don't know what that came from. Did I have a soda sitting up here and leaking? I don't know. Let me put that up there because I'll put this up here for right now. And then here I have more wipes that I use to wipe my vanity off, and that one and this one. And these are lip glosses and lip tints and lipsticks, lip glosses and lip tints and glosses. And then here's my stuff for cleaning my brushes, all in there. And these are dirty brushes and dirty sponges. And then up here I've got my it's a curved, this right down there, it's a curved lipstick holder, y'all, that I got from Goodwill. And then up here, I have some my lipsticks up here in this container. And up here I have unopened mascara. And then here's some of my palettes for Perfusion. And the Grinch one is Perfusion, and I got it from TJ Maxx. And up here I have extra brushes. And over here is Essence stuff. And some Catrice. I don't have very much Catrice because they did me wrong when shipping it. And they were just, I just wanted to slap the shit out of them. But let's put our stuff like this back. That's eyeliner stuff. And there's my lipsticks from them. Don't have a place for mascara, do I? Here's my lip liners and some palettes and some more palettes and more palettes. And this is cream to powder. Y'all, this stuff is good. And then I got my bronzers and some blushes. These are blushes. And then back behind it is the eyeshadows. And these are eyeshadows and a blush palette and a contour palette. These are all eyeshadows right here. These are all eyeshadows. I don't know, I guess. I don't know. I guess I need to, this is an eyeshadow too, and lipsticks and lip glosses. I guess I'm going to put them in there for right now. I'm giving a tour. And these are all my blushes and highlighters. And these are mostly from TJ Maxx. These are Ellen Tracy. And then and this is, I think, yeah, it's an Ellen Tracy, but I put stickers on most of these, and these in the back all come from Five Below. And there's a couple of L'Oreal in there. And then down here, I have bronzers. I love bronzers. And these are pressed powders and loose powders. And they're all different ones. I'm trying to find my chair, y'all. And then here, we have AOA. This is skin tints and foundations and air cream foundations. And there's some palettes from a Dollar Tree that I got. And then these are from AOA. Whoa. I keep dropping stuff, and I broke the corner of one of my palettes like that. One of my bronzer palettes. But this one has just these color blues in it. And then this one has, and I got these all separate, y'all. These little things were like 55 cents, the palette, or the circles. But the palettes I got for $1.88, and they are magnetized. And then these are blushes in the back, and then blushes right here and here. But these are lip glosses. And then I have my eyeshadows up here, and then more lip stuff, which I probably should put right there. And this is eye primer, and these are eyeliner sticks and liquid eyeliner, and then mascara and black eyebrow, or eye pencil. And then here's some of my concealers and color correctors. And this is a brow And these are bronzers all in this one. And then 2 shimmers in the back. And these are primers and niacinamide creams. These are all single eyeshadows. Shiny ones. Aren't they pretty? Look at that green, y'all. I'm in love with that green. Why am I doing that? And this is a, what is this? I think this is a glow thing. And then here's some more of my lip stains. And that is AOA drawer. And then here is my perfusion drawer with a lot of stuff in it. There's some color eye pencils that are liquid, eyebrow pencil, lip glosses and lipsticks in the middle, and blushes over here, and brushes, and setting spray, and primers, and then more lip stuff. Eye stuff, eyeshadows and eyeshadow, and then extra brushes. I love perfusion, y'all. I love perfusion. Here's some of my bigger palettes and some concealer down there. And this one is all concealers up here. Correctors. Correctors and concealers. And then the eyeshadow palettes and more eyeshadow palettes. And this is an eyeshadow palette, but it's one of these. That's pretty color too, y'all. Comes with a brush. And then the one on the bottom I got from, this is just a single, I got from Walmart. This one. And that one right there I got from Walmart. The Kaleidoscope. And this is the one from Walmart with the pretty case in it. And it's got bronzers, highlighters, blushes, eyeshadows. I think those are eyeshadows up there at the top. And these are this is a black liner, a white liner, a blue liner, and a brown eyeliner. And that's just pretty, isn't it? And I love this one. I haven't used this one yet, but it's magnetized, and it usually closes by itself. But yeah, that's what we got going on there. And I don't know where my pink one is. It must be in the other drawer. Look. No, I don't see it. Is it up there? I have not. Oh. It's here. I put it up here. Let me move this off of here so I can set it on my vanity. That sucker's heavy. Set it on my vanity. And then I'll show y'all. I'm going to have to use 2 hands, though, so let me turn y'all around, okay? Let me turn you around. Oh, by the way, here's the look. It's pretty, huh? I like it. I always like the colors of the makeups. But anyway, here it is. Okay. You just pull this little tab up right here. And it's got all eyeshadows. And these are glitters, which I will not use because I'm afraid of them getting it in my eye. But isn't that pretty, y'all? Let me cut this slide off right here. Okay, and this one. Y'all see it? Isn't that pretty? All the colors. maybe there, okay? And then also, it slides out with blushes and bronzers, or this may be all side brushes, blushes, bronzer, and highlights. And then here is, whoops, is eye primer, a brush, and a black pencil. Okay, I didn't know this came out. Huh, okay. But anyway, y'all, that is the mess I got. And then I got a mess of stuff right here that I need to do something with. And mud on my floor from my dogs being out in the muddy because I'm draining my hot tub. And the new motor's supposed to come today. Oops. Oops. The new motor's supposed to come today. So I have to go out there and empty what it won't empty on its own because it's below the drainage spigot dealy in there. So I'm going to have to go do that and then fill it up and take off the drain water hose and wait for Daddy to put the motor in it. And we also got new filters. So yeah. Anyway, y'all, remember who you are. You are a beautiful woman. Don't let anyone tell you different. That's called taking your self-esteem away. You keep your self-esteem. We need our self-esteem. Y'all, look, this matches my headband. But we need our self-esteem, okay? Don't let anybody take that away from you. You're too important. Don't let people bully you. If someone bullies you, just tell them, why don't you kiss the crack in my ass, motherfucker? Okay? Because you ain't got time for that bullying. Life is too short. You need to be happy. So just ignore what they're doing or go back up on them. You know, go back up on them, and you want to be bullied? I'm gonna teach you what a true bully is. Don't let them bully you, okay? That's just wrong. And if you know a child that is being bullied, girl, no. That's where it starts. Children are assholes, especially teenagers. And this world is too short to be teasing somebody. I watched a YouTube thing today where a girl came back home and was crying. She was at the bus stop and she was crying, and her father seen her coming through the Ring camera, and he said, why are you crying? I need a jacket. Why do you need a jacket? Because I need to cover my clothes up. Why do you need to cover your clothes up? Because this shirt is too tight. And he just kept asking her, and then finally she said she was being bullied. She just wanted to cover up so they wouldn't bully her. Her dad told her, I feel like I'm going to have an asthma attack, but anyway, her dad told her, you are beautiful. They are only bullying you because you are letting them. You do not take that. You are beautiful. Don't let them take your self-esteem away from you. You are gorgeous. Don't believe them. You're being bullied because you believe them. You find who you are. You are beautiful. You are a beautiful young woman. You are smart. You are talented. Don't let them do that, okay? I'm not going to give you the jacket. Now go to school and show them who you are, okay? And she said, okay. And then he said he will post an update on that, so I'm waiting on the update. But I was like, what an awesome dad. I mean, he stepped in to the bullying on a whole different realm, a whole different other side. teaching her about her self-esteem, and they're only doing it because you're letting them. And no, you're beautiful. You need to know that. Your self-esteem needs to be found again, because you used to have some self-esteem, baby girl. And so she went to school with that attitude that her dad said she needs to have again. And she was a little overweight, and he said, just because you're overweight, that doesn't make you beautiful. Some big, beautiful women know they are beautiful. Now you need to be like one of them, because you are beautiful, okay? Big, beautiful women have good self-esteems about themselves. They know they're beautiful, and they flaunt it, baby. Now you go find that. And I'm like, oh my God, he's such a good dad, because he's not going and calling the school, you need to do something about the bullying. He's teaching his daughter she needs to do something about the bullying. That she can show them that they can't take away from her self-esteem. That they will not take her self-esteem. And that she has control of this situation, because it's true, though. I mean, it's true. Find your self-esteem. They have nothing to bully you about. Find the inner strength that you have to know that you are beautiful. Okay? Because all women are beautiful. My son was bullied twice. And I got their fathers involved with it. And their fathers, because Max was always smaller than them, but now Max is 6'4", I think. I'm 5. I used to be 5'7" and a half, okay? And now I'm 5'6" something. What the hell? I'm shrinking. And they said it was because my knees don't completely straighten up no more. But I went to their parents, and I said, this is what your children are doing. If you do not put a stop to it, I will. And the first one said, I beg your pardon? I said, yeah, I'm going to beat your fucking ass for letting your kids touch mine. You look how big he is. You look how big your damn kids are. And y'all, he beat his kid's ass in front of me. And I'm like, whip them, don't beat them, whip them. Or sit down and talk to them. Okay? That's what you need to do, is sit down and talk to your children about bullying other children. And if they don't listen to that, then you beat that ass. But he slapped both of his kids, and that's when I told him, don't do that. You need to sit down and talk with them and tell them what bullying does to that person that is being bullied. And he said, can we make an appointment so I can talk to you? Because I don't know what to say to him. So I said, yeah, you can come down now, have a coffee or beer or whatever. He had beer already in his hand. And he said, okay, I'm just going to follow you, okay? I said, okay, I got beer at the house. So he said, oh, okay. And we became friends after that. He introduced his wife to me. Y'all, she freaked out when she found out her children were bullies. She freaked out. And I said, because I told him, on the other side of a bully, this is what happens if you're the one that's being bullied. My son comes home crying when they bully him at school. This is why I took him out of a public school, is because of that. And put him in a private school. And there was a couple of boys at the private school that teased him too, but I went to the principal, the dean, and told them. And y'all, they took the whole school to the auditorium and talked to them on bullying. And those 2 boys came back and apologized to Max. And then I told them he was being bullied, and this is what bullying does. So then I told that guy about this is what bullying does. my son comes home with no self-esteem. He comes home crying. He asks me, Mom, am I stupid? Mom, why do they bully me? Mom, this and that, Mom, is it true? No, it's not true, boy. You are brilliant. And Max is brilliant. Very brilliant. But and then he was like, oh my God, my wife is off in 5 minutes. And I said, okay. He said, well, I'm going to go get her weight on her, and I'm gonna bring her here, even if it's by force. So I said, okay. And I said, what does she drink? She likes wine sometimes. I said, oh my God, I got 2 bottles of wine in there. I can't drink wine because I'm allergic to it. So he said, oh my gosh, you don't have to do that. And I said, well, no, I need you to feel comfortable enough to listen to me. And he goes, I do. Now my wife is. So I explained to her what on the other side of bullying was before her husband told her, our sons have been bullying this little tiny kid. She jumped up and I said, no, wait. I need you to listen. You need to get to them, not by beating them, because that's going to piss them off and they're going to go do it more at school. You need to tell them the other side of bullying. You need to sit down with them and tell them the other side of being bullied, okay? And then she said, I will. Can I use what you said? I said, absolutely. Absolutely. And then the next day I took Max out of that school because no. And then put him into a private school. And because, no, I didn't want him to be bullied. And then come to find out, he came home and he said, Mom, there's 2 boys at this school too that are bullying me. And I said, okay, baby, let's get in the car. And I went back up there and I said, is the principal still here? And he said, yes, ma'am. The teacher said, yes, ma'am. I said, I need to talk to him, and I need to talk to him right now. So I went up there, and he was devastated to even know that he had kids at his school that were bullying other kids. And I told him, this is what you need to do. You need to adjourn the whole damn school to the auditorium. I was mad, so I did say damn. Yes, I did. But you need to get the whole damn school in the auditorium. And he looked at me and I said, I'm sorry for cursing, but I am upset. I'm upset, and I explained to what happened at the public school, and now it's happening here, and y'all are not cheap, And he said, I told him, and he said, well, what do you suggest us do? And I said, you need to pull the whole school together in the auditorium and tell them the other side of being bullied. Not get on there and say why you shouldn't bully. No, you need to say the other side of bullying. You just need to do that. And then I come pick Max up the next day, and it was just about 15 minutes before they let out of school, and they were in the auditorium for over 2 hours, Max said. And as Max was getting in the car, the 2 little boys ran up to Max and was holding the door, and one of them put his hand on Max's shoulder, and he said, I want to apologize. I am truly sorry. I didn't know that it hurt you that bad, and now I feel bad, and I need to go to every person that I ever bullied and apologize to them. And I said, you know what? That's a really good idea. And you know what is even better? And he said, what? I said that you are strong enough, and that you are smart enough, and that you understood how this affects other people, and that you are brave enough to go do that. And you're going to go places in life because you are able to do that. And the other little boy said, I am too. I'm going to do the same thing because it was wrong. It was really wrong, Max, and I am so sorry. And a couple of days later, they asked Max, can we have your phone number? So Max gave it to him, and they would call and talk on the phone to Max, every day after school. And they would do 3-way calls and stuff. And then one of them said, you want to come over and spend the night? And he said, my mom's not going to let me. And then he said, why? Because we bullied you? And he said, no, because some stuff that happened in her past when she was little. She goes to a psychiatrist and sees, and a psychologist, and she's trying to learn how to let go of me. And then they said, oh my gosh. And then they told this shit to the faculty at the school. And then these people come over with food and stuff. And this was the school. It was a private school, but it was a school. And come over and, oh my gosh, we're really sorry to hear that something happened in your past that affected the way you kept Max close to you. Y'all, I was embarrassed. And then the principal saying that I was embarrassed, he goes, we're sorry, but we just wanted you to know that you do have a support system if you need it, okay? And then I said, okay. But I'm a bit embarrassed, and if you don't mind, could you gather them all together and go? He said, absolutely. So they said before they left, if you ever need anything, just call us, even if it's just a simple meal, just let us know. And I said, okay, I appreciate that, but I'm still working on it with a psychiatrist and a psychologist to get through this, okay? So I'm just newly into this, so I don't know how long it's going to take me or how I'm going to release my fear of something bad happening to my child. So, y'all, they were so supportive on that, but it did literally take me until Max was grown to come to terms with it, with a new psychologist and a new psychiatrist. And they helped me come to terms with it. But, I mean, the first people, they tried, but I don't think they had the experience of what I went through to know or how to do something. They just didn't. Back in those days, family molestation was not a really common thing that really actually it's common. It was common, y'all, but not a lot of people came out and talked about it because they hid and was taught that that's what families do. And no, they don't. Good families don't do that, okay? But you get help. If something like that happened in your past, you need to get help for it, okay? I'm serious. You can tell your doctor what's going on in your mind, and they will set you up with a psychiatrist because they have to make an appointment with a psychiatrist. Your doctor, your primary care does. And then the psychiatrist will see you and immediately figure out that you need to see a psychologist. Okay? That's just the way that goes. And that's what they do. But it's not a hard thing to do. Just for yourself. For yourself. Do this for yourself, okay? Because you matter. You matter. You matter, and you need to be heard, okay? You need to be happy. You need to have a self-esteem. Find who you are from this, okay? I love you guys, and I appreciate you watching, okay? Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up that you like my channel. Leave me a comment. I love my comments, and yes, I do answer every one of my comments if I get a comment. I have a small group, which are 5 ladies, that, yes, I answer my comments, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You know that, for leaving me comments. It makes me feel so good. And I'm trying to grow my channel. Share my channel, okay? Cookie Kelly. Cookie Kelly's out today. Bye, y'all.